Hey cats and kittens, it's Lo from See Hear Say TV and ManifestoPart2.com. Tonight I'm coming to you with this foolishness with Chad and Evelyn. Let me first say that the reason why I am taping alone again is only because I was with P earlier. We tried to tape. It didn't exactly work out the way we wanted to. Like, her battery on her camera died. Shay was supposed to be there, but she had a day and she had to go home and get some refreshment. And so that's kind of why I'm here. But we did get some footage of me and P together, so that will be up hopefully relatively soon. I know I've been saying that, and I'm not a liar. Well, I mean, I'm not like a liar. I lie sometimes. Hello, you lie. So shut up. But I'm not lying about this. It's gonna happen. Scout's honor. Right. So, Chad and Evelyn. Before I get into my opinion on everything that's been going on with them, I'll give you a quick rundown if you haven't heard. I don't know how you haven't, but this is what happened. Chad and Evelyn get into a fight on Saturday night over a receipt that she found that had condoms on it. At some point, she says that, it went from a verbal altercation to physical. He headbutted her. Who headbutts people? Like, that's never an option. If I'm going to get into a fight, I'm not going to hit your head with my head. That's dumb. Whatever. So he headbutts her. She flees to a neighbor's house. The neighbor isn't home, so she waits for the neighbor to get home. Now, I don't know if she's sitting on like the front steps or if she's hiding in the bushes, because she was like trying to run away from him and hide from him, and he was like driving around the neighborhood looking for her. And so the neighbor comes home, brings her inside, calls 911. If you haven't heard the 911 tape, you should listen to it. It's like not funny because of what it's about, but I just want you to listen to the neighbor on the phone really trying not to be involved. Like, you could tell he's concerned, because there's a woman here with a head laceration, and he just wants her to get some help or whatever. He does not really want to be involved though, because he's like, hello, can you just make sure you don't turn the sirens on? I don't want nobody knowing the cops are coming to my house. Don't let the press know. I don't want Chad coming to mess me up. He headbutted her, so what's he gonna do to me? He just don't want no part of it. But he's being a good Samaritan, so way to go, neighbor. So then Chad's arrested. He gets out on Sunday. He's also dropped from the Miami Dolphins. He's released from jail and released from his job. Well, so he gets released from the Miami Dolphins. This show, the reality show that him and Evelyn had taped, is axed. He apologizes. She releases a statement, saying domestic violence is not okay. And then today, Tuesday, she files for divorce. They have been married a total of 41 days, which is, hold on, let me think, 6 weeks. So they've been married 6 weeks. They beat out Kim. That's a feat. So, with that said, so I got y'all all caught up. My opinion is this. First, my opinion on domestic violence or violence in general is that it's not cool. There are situations where you have to get gully and do what you have to do to protect yourself, or some people do need a quick little. It is necessary. I'm not gonna lie. Some people need to be popped real quick, and then it changes their whole life. But domestic violence is it encompasses both men and women. So if the man's the aggressor, the woman's the aggressor, they're both wrong. Everybody's wrong. P.S. Chad also said, yeah, we fought, but I wasn't the one that headbutt her. She headbutt me. So everyone's kind of like ignoring the fact that he said that. And we're kind of, not me, I ain't taking nobody's side, but as a whole, we're taking Evelyn's side and taking her word, because she is the one with a mark on her head. And we're feeling sorry for her, and we're saying, Chad, you're a horrible person, and we don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you no more. Sorry. So, so my thing is, we don't know what happened. We weren't there. I definitely wasn't there. I don't know these people from. I don't know Chad. I never met him. I don't even know what his last name is right now because he keeps changing it. It's, Ocho Johnson, Ocho Cinco, Cuatro, Tequila. I don't know him. I don't know Evelyn. I don't know anything about their true character because I don't know them personally. However, I will say that I have never seen Chad exhibit any violent tendencies. Like, he seems like an asshole, but I never seen him seem like a wife beater. Like, there's some people you could look at them and be like, he beat his wife every day. That woman need to get out of there. But not Chad so much. And I'm not saying that he can't be, or that in this moment he didn't just, you know. Evelyn, though, there is footage. Like, you can look it up online. You can find footage of her being extremely confrontational and extremely violent. Like, on Basketball Wives, she decides that when they're in a restaurant in the wine room that she's gonna pick up a full bottle of wine and toss it at what is that crazy woman's name? I don't even know. She's not important. The point is that she threw this full bottle at this woman's head. She threw it at her head. It didn't hit her, which is good because it could have cut her up, knocked her out, done all that kind of stuff. But it also could have hit anybody that was around. That restaurant was full of people. Then another time she takes off her shoes, climbs across a conference table so she could go and try to beat up Jennifer Wood. And Jennifer's sitting there like, really? This is what we're doing? You're not about this life. No, none of us are about that life, Evelyn. Nobody is about that life. Nobody's trying to do that ratchet shit but you. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that as a whole, even though it's really hard, you as a celebrity, you get tried in the court of public opinion, and it is what it is. There's really nothing that you can do about claims like this once they're out. Once they're out, that's the end of it. But I think that we need to try to at least hear everybody's side of the story, because last time I checked, there is no video footage, there is no witnesses to any of it. So we could be looking at Chad thinking that he's this big bad man, and it could have actually been Evelyn who headbutted him, and since she's maybe not used to headbutting people, she don't know how to do it, she fucked her own self up. Regardless of who's at fault, somebody here is really messed up. Like, I really hope that Chad isn't going around headbutting women, doing that, being violent in general to women, anybody. I just hope he's not like that. However, if he really didn't do this, then that would mean that Evelyn lied about it, which would be equally, if not more. I don't even know. That would be. They're both. Somebody is really fucked up in this situation. Like, one of them is like, something's wrong and they need to fix it. They're malfunctioning. Send it back to the developers and have them work on it. But headbutting, can we for a second? I just don't like. I've never seen anybody headbutt anyone else, like, except for maybe in a movie. Like, I didn't think that was real that people did that. Like, I don't. Why would you use your head? Your brain is inside there. You're gonna use your head as a weapon? Mm-mm. No, not me. If I was in a situation where I had to fight somebody, I don't want to use none of my body as a weapon. I want to use a weapon as a weapon. That way, I don't get hurt and you do. Everybody's happy. Well, you're not happy, but I don't know why I get so wrapped up in these people, but they do stuff and it just gets my goat. It grates my cheese. I can't. But I think that's all I got for tonight. So I'm gonna end on that note. Y'all have a good night, and don't get hit that by no one.